Good morning, Australia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Canada, wherever you're watching me. I'm back again. My name is Cheka. I'm a mom of two. By profession, I'm a social worker and proud digital business owner. So today I'm going to meet with my partner, James, and I'll bring him here so he will introduce himself. By the way, we are going to discuss about how he has become a successful in this business. And let's find out. We need to know by just watching, and those are going to watch replay. Thank you so much. And also, if you have plan B, that's good. If you don't have plan B, watch us and we will just help you. Think about your future. Your future is in your hand. If you don't work on it, it's really bad. And think about these days, the world is going, how the world is going around. Think about all those tips, and I can advise you, please share our page, share, like, comment. I will get back to you as I always say. Remember, future is in your hand. I will bring him here so he can introduce himself and we will go from there. Any little message, just tiny message I want to tell you, we can speak a little bit French. Don't stress. And I will say bonjour, bonsoir, à tout le monde. We're on ligne now. I'll bring him here so he can introduce himself. Here we go. Hi.
Oh, hello, Chica. Hello, everybody.
How,
Hi,
how are you?
Australia. Hi, everybody in the global system. Everybody. Hi, Canada. I am okay. I'm thankful God gave us this time, this energy, the air to breathe right now.
That's
To come
good.
on and express ourselves, to explain to people this awesome model that we have that is changing lives all around the globe. So,
That's awesome.
yeah,
So
mine.
let, let's go with the first question, guys. Stay tuned and watch. This is big talk. We are going to talk today. Remember that I said future is in your hand. You have to discover it.
Exactly.
So this is the first question. Would you please introduce yourself?
Oh, absolutely. My name is James. I am originally from Cameroon, a
Yep.
country in the Central Africa, where we actually have the African Cup of Nations going on live right now. I am
Yep.
sorry, the Congo was not there this time around. You guys couldn't make it to Cameroon, but next time I think you will qualify to make it there.
Nous sommes là.
So that's my country of origin, but I presently live in Saskatchewan, Canada, a beautiful province here in Canada that is home away from home. I am a father. I work in the healthcare profession. I have two
Yeah.
kids and a proud digital business owner. So that's a little bit about me. Thank you very much for having me on your platform. Thank you, all viewers who will be there to watch us live or a replay. If you have the opportunity, stick with us to the end of this video because you definitely learn something and it might help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that introduction. As he said, he's dad of two,
So
and
yeah.
I'm a mother of two.
Oh yeah. Look.
So anyone can do this business, no matter where you are, but you still can do this business. It's all about you to discover it because your dream can't change if you write it on paper and you are not working on it. You can't just do anything. It will remain the dream on paper. So we have to work on our dream and take action on it. So, and that's how it will become reality. So let's go with the second question. So, what is your biggest why to join this business as a full-time healthcare worker?
I always say the whys are too much. I have so much.
I know they
Yeah.
are.
But the main why is first of all my family, my kids. I have a very tender family. My son
Yep.
is 6 and my daughter is 2, so they are tender, and I want to bring them up the way I was brought up. the way
Yep.
African culture brings up kids. So, and also it's a little bit story that I might tell. I'll try to bring it as short as possible,
Yeah.
but it's worth telling that when I was growing up back home, I could actually see and feel how my parents would struggle to put food on the table for us. You know, they would struggle to get us go through school, you know, to make ends meet. So at one point when I became conscious of life, I made a decision. I made a promise to myself that
Yep.
my family, myself, and my kids, we will not go through the same struggles that I went through as a kid. You know, I will make
Yeah.
life different for my kids. I'll make life different for my family. So after some years, I picked up a good job back home as a registered nurse, and then it was things
Yeah.
were really going on well. Together with my, I got married some years after, and then we moved to Canada. You know, before moving to Canada, we had some ambitions, we had some dreams. We knew we were going to a
I
country that
know.
is going to be a bed of roses. We're going to find everything smooth. We're going to get the dream job. We're going to get the dream
Milk and honey.
milk and honey, and life is just gonna be, yeah, come and take your
Good.
shit and go. So once we moved in this country some years back, after some few months, our integration, we discovered that all those dreams we had were just far fetched. It was not a bed of roses, you know. We
Yeah.
had to really put in the work, put in the efforts to make ends meet, to live the life that we really wanted to live. So I discovered so quick that running 9 to 5 jobs, doing my full time healthcare job, was never going to give me that kind of life that I wanted. Was never going to give my kids the kind of life I wanted for them. Was never going to give me the savings that I'll have to get these
Yeah.
kids tomorrow in the university, so we don't get school fees loans like others do. So I had all those things in mind. Then I told my wife that there must be a turning point. This is not a country of milk and honey. We have to put in the work. We have to do something. The first thing
That's
we
true.
did was pick up second jobs. Like every other person, we had to pick up second job. And I found it myself that working as a healthcare provider here, it's not only mentally challenging, but it's also very physically
Physical.
challenging.
Yes, that's true.
Then picking up a second job, which is even more physically challenging, made situations even worse. Not
Of
only
course.
was it breaking us down physically, it was breaking the family union. It was breaking the bond that existed between us and the kids.
And the kid.
We
Yeah.
could hardly be together as a family because I will leave very early in the morning from 9 to 5. Then I'll pick up my second job that will go from to around 10 p.m. When I come back, those kids are sleeping. Once I get up in the morning, 5 o'clock is to get them ready to drop them to
Course.
daycare. You look at life cycle was not what the dream that we wanted, was not the things we wanted. We wanted to live together and leave our memories in the minds of these kids. You know, sometimes my son will always tell me, Daddy's always going to work. Daddy's
Of course.
Mommy's
My kid
always,
are like that.
yeah. We drive past where I work, the facility I work. He said, "Oh yeah, look at that where Daddy works. Look at where that, you know, because
They
they were
knew already.
all about working, working, working." Then at a point, I told my wife, "Yeah, I've heard people talking about working online, having a second job online. Why don't we drop the physical job we're going to do there
And
and
do
try to pick
online.
something online? So the time we go and do something out there, we can do it online and still get some
Yeah.
income, you know." It was a good idea, and she actually accepted. So we tried a couple. The first one I picked up was something, I don't want to say a failure. It was actually a failure because I had to do a job in my house. I had to transform part of my house into a warehouse. I had to stock some goods.
Ah,
I had to do
yeah,
some
I'm listening
inventories,
something.
weekly inventories. I had to do a phone calls sometimes long, do shippings, and keep track of those things to make sure the goods are going on
Yeah,
safely, you know. And it kept me even more busy because when I was doing that, I wouldn't want the kids around me. I wouldn't want people disturbing me because it was sort
of
of time of
course.
concentration.
Exactly, still the same situation.
So I found myself getting a second job again instead of having something that would give me a little bit of time to spend with the kids and some income to save for the better future. Then I dropped that one and then I kept on searching. Then before you know, because my desire for that change was so high. I stumbled
Yep.
upon this digital business that we are running now. I stumbled upon
Yep.
this one, which was just a square peg in a square hole for me. I was just watching a video like this one, and I went into one of the websites. I sent in some questions, first of all, inbox, and then I was given some answers and provided more information. And then I went and watched the 90 minutes webinar. I found gold. I found a pot of gold in there. I couldn't wait to
Yeah.
join. And as I'm telling you, I just kept skepticism aside. I dived in once, and here we are today. I have an online business
Wow.
that is running for me, even when I
You
go
are
for my job.
CEO.
Yeah, you can call it that way, right? That is,
I'm so proud of.
it's given me the time, it's given me the income, the secondary income that I was looking for.
Yep.
I can stay home with the kids, we can stay home as a family. It runs in the background, and I can just put in 1 or 2 hours of my time per day if I like. Days that I don't want, I sit down and cross my legs. So that is my why, and that's how I found myself in this awesome business that I will never regret and that I recommend for everybody.
That's amazing. Your story is very inspiring. So, as I can see, just it's not. I know it's big story, but you just put it like in concise, and
Mm.
it's inspiring. I really like your story.
Oh, thank you.
Myself, yes, myself, I was in different situation. We're just coming in this business because we have our own whys. So
Yes.
everyone has its own whys to join the business. My why is just my family as well, and then sometimes helping our relative Africans because they knew you are here, you have
Yes.
everything. They knew the money is just around you, everything is there, so they don't know what is going on here. And they knew this is the country for milk and
And
honey,
honey,
but it's
yeah,
not the same. It's not the way we find it is. So
it
it's
is
totally different. If you are not working, you can't get anything. And
nothing.
9 to 5 is not gonna do everything you just want to do or achieve your dream. So myself, I joined to this business when I was thinking a lot. I was working 3 jobs. Two, I have to attend sites. One was working as therapist, another one was like a youth worker. Until now, I have that one, and support coordinator. Support coordinator was just good because you have to do on phone sometimes, connecting with other service network just on phone and emails and send the report to the manager. That one was simple, is I can just be here and talk to the client and explain what is going on. Client will just explain to me and then I will do the report.
Yeah.
That was easy. I loved it, but I didn't want to remain in that because it wasn't that much long. It was just short term. But I joined this business because my husband lost his job during pandemic and it was hard for me. As you know, I didn't know about the business. I don't have experience from social worker to business owner. What's that? I was like, what is this? I have to try it because I say the income I was just earning my income, my husband income. So now he lost his job, nothing to do. So that part it's gone.
It's
So
gone.
it's now remind myself I have to work hard day to day, and I'll be out morning to Friday every day, morning to afternoon. One job here. When I finish, I have to go to the other one. So he'll be home with the kid. My children will be like, "Mom, why can't you stay home?"
Oh yeah.
That was that was the question. Why every day it's just you at work, and it was touching me as mother. See the kid are just coming, especially my boy will be like, "Mom, again, you are going again. You just come right now. Again, you wanna go." So it touched me. And I said, this is no good lifestyle I have to do. I need to change something. Because I can't remain in this situation being like this. I don't have time for myself, no self-care. So it's just going to work, work, work. It's not weaknesses. So just realized I was at work during my break time, and then I was just scrolling my Facebook through, and I found a video which says, "Oh, you can do online business without experience. You don't have to have experience, and then it's changed people's lives." So now, and the lady was talking. She was saying, "Oh, now I can finish paying my mortgage."
Yeah.
And I have my children with me and I can do anything. And before I was struggling. So that one touched me straight. I said, it picked me. I said, I will go in this business. I don't know what is going. And they said, what's make me to feel like it motivated me. They said you don't have to have experience,
Yes.
and I don't have that experience, any background about business. I knew there is business, and I don't want to do that kind of business. Going to someone and knock the door. I have stuff here. I have much, and no, I don't want. I just want it, and you don't have to beg anyone. So
No.
that kind of things motivated me. I said I will try this. So I watched the video. It was just for my mentors, 3 minutes. And then I stopped there, and then I keep in my mind when I go home, I have to watch this. When I came back home straight away, I said to my husband, I found something, maybe you may like it. And said, oh, try it. And then we watched video together. My husband said, this is good platform, but we don't know yet. But it says there you have to join. When you join, you have to pay this man. And I'm like, probably they are not really. That was my skeptic.
You have to be skeptic. That's very normal. It's very
I
okay to
was
be skeptical.
very skeptical. Myself, I was skeptical. I said, I don't know these people. And my mentor is she's from Canada as well.
Yeah.
So how am I going to reach? I reached to her. Oh, she sent me a message. Did you watch the webinar? And I was like, I watched the webinar. I need more information. She said, you need to join and then you get more information. I'm like, is this really or not? Because before that, I was thinking to do Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, and then I went through Amazon and read all the review, and until I registered straight away. After I register, they send me the book because I bought the book $4. The book of reading all those. After reading, they called me straight away, and I'm like, "What is going? Do you have a budget? How much?" And they explained me a lot. I said, "No, this is no type of business. I don't know who am I talking to. I don't know anyone. So what's this?" So, and I said, probably this one is not working. I did trading until now. I do it, but I do my trading in different platforms. First one, it was like nothing. And I was like, I lose my money, but I didn't.
Look at that.
So, yes. So, my second one, I was like, I said to my husband, and when I see the money is coming on trading, because I haven't explained, I just explained this to you. I haven't said this. I did trading. You know, when you're looking something, you will do
You
different
try
things.
everything.
You
Yeah.
will
You
try.
explore all the
Of
opportunities.
course, I tried that. Forex, I said, no, this probably is not mine. I went to another platform, it's called Peppermint. And then I went to different one, it's called Go Market, which it's in Australia. That one I saw, the money was like crazy. I said, this is really, oh, it's just evil. That was me. Because you will see the money will come once and then the money will disappear. So when the market goes down, everything, it
Everything
goes down.
goes.
Yes, and then you need to sell. So I get all those experience from different platforms. So I ended up choosing another one, which it's called eToro. I don't know if you know eToro. They do advertise it, another platform. So that one I'm still having it. It's good, but so the main point was me to join this business because of my kid. They kept complaining during bedtime. You are not here. We can't pray together again, Mom. We don't have that prayer, family prayer. All you always at work during nighttime. I'll come back home. They already sleep. When I wake up, go to work, someone will drop them to school, and that wasn't life I wanted,
No,
and
not at all.
nothing. Yes. So until I joined the business, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I should knew this business long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Because yes, that's what I joined straight away. And that was my biggest why to found another way, because I was like, I was rely on one job. So it's not really good. We do rely on one job. When something change, it's hard. It's hard to go back and start again. You'll be like starting from the scratch. And
Yeah.
that's how I was like, I need this business. If it's working, my husband says, I was skeptical as I said, but he said to me, you can do it. I believe in you, you can do it. He said, are you sure? I said, I don't know how, I don't know everything. He said, yes, if they can do it, and then you can do
Yes,
it.
you can do it. Sure.
Yes. So when he said that to me, I said, okay, you give me green light. Let me go on the road.
Exactly.
So, and that's how I start with trifecta straight away. Until now, I'm here. I didn't regret. I was like, thank you, Lord, to guide me in this business.
So,
Now,
look at you now. Look at you now. You're all blinking. You're all blinking,
I
enjoying the benefits of the business.
and yes, when I saw my first pay, I was like, is this really from it's really that was me. And I was proud until now I'm proud. I can advise all women out there. I know we're skeptical, it's normal, but the main point is you guys to take that action and join. See if this is yours, you can go with it. If it's not yours, anyone can do it, any professional. You
Yeah,
don't have to.
yeah, your story, it's a very inspiring story because you tried so many different things before
Yes,
coming to choose the best one. Most people are out there right now doing the same thing you were doing a couple of months back, testing this and testing that and testing this. And in that process of testing so many things, there is that possibility of you being scammed. You were wise because at one point you had a phone call and you said, "Ah, who am I talking with? You're just asking me about
my
budget. You're
God.
asking me about this. I don't even know who I'm talking. Je ne te vois même pas. Je ne te connais pas. On ne sait jamais
No,
plus. Mais tu me demandes déjà de l'argent et me demandes si j'ai quel budget. Et c'est ça. Et c'est comme ça que les gens
beaucoup de
tombent dans le faux.
choses.
Yeah, les gens tombent dans le faux comme ça en cherchant. Tu vois, c'est vrai, il faut essayer de regarder un peu ce que tu peux faire pour être sûr que c'est vrai, que ce n'est pas l'arnaque, ce n'est pas les gens qui se cachent derrière les claviers pour stocker
Sure.
l'argent chez les autres. Mais si quelqu'un est là et il voit les gens qui se présentent sur les réseaux sociaux, sur les différentes plateformes Facebook, YouTube, tous les réseaux sociaux, ils se présentent avec leur visage, avec leurs contacts, avec toutes les familles et mettre toutes les informations là dehors, il faut savoir qu'il y a quelque chose dessus derrière ça. Parce que quelqu'un qui se cache derrière son clavier pour faire le faux ne va jamais venir en direct comme nous sommes en direct maintenant, se présenter ou bien montrer son visage et dire aux
Moi,
gens
je
de
sais
venir.
les
Parce
âges.
que tous les gens qui font ce qui n'est pas clair, ce qui n'est pas catholique, vont se cacher derrière et vont faire les appels, vous faites ces choses. Tu ne le sais même pas, tu traques même l'appel, tu ne sais pas où ils sont, tu ne connais pas les contacts, tu ne connais pas l'adresse. Parfois, c'est les numéros privés que tu ne peux même pas savoir. Et toutes ces choses-là font que les gens disent que les réseaux sociaux sont là où on arnaque les gens. Il n'y a pas seulement l'arnaque sur ça. Il y a les gens vrais et les choses qui marchent à 100% comme ce que nous sommes en train de vous dire maintenant. Elle est en Australie, moi je suis au Canada. Là-bas, c'est un
Yeah,
samedi. Ici, maintenant, nous sommes encore vendredi. Mais nous sommes ensemble. Nous
nous
sommes à
sommes
télétravail.
ensemble.
C'est pour vous dire
Sur la
comment,
ligne,
oui, oui,
réseaux
c'est pour vous dire
sociaux.
comment notre communauté est globale, est très, très globale. Nous travaillons avec les partenaires partout dans le monde, en Afrique, en Asie, au Canada, Amérique du Nord,
En
partout, vous
Europe.
pouvez trouver les gens un peu partout. Et en plus, je suis en train de parler en français, c'est pour vous dire, si vous avez la langue de français, vous parlez seulement le français, ne vous inquiétez pas, il y aura toujours quelqu'un dans la communauté qui va
Ne
vous
vous
tirer.
en faites pas.
Notre formation même que nous proposons a déjà une option de traduction que vous pouvez traduire de l'anglais, parce que la langue principale c'est en anglais, mais il y a une possibilité de traduire de l'anglais en français et vous suivez comme une lettre à la poste.
Merci beaucoup. Merci, merci. Here's a love. So, next question.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was good. So, as I said, and I can explain, anyone can do this in any language as long as you believe in yourself and understand I can do this. As my brother James says there, you can speak in any language, even your own language.
Oh, yes.
People will come. I do speak my language, I do speak like he speaks in French and people speak French, they can just relate it to him. So nothing is hard. It's all about you to believe in yourself. But we are
Exactly.
going to with this question. What
Yeah.
things that have changed since you have started this business?
Yeah, I said it before and I'll repeat it again.
Yes, you
Right
remain.
now, the major thing that has changed is what I was looking for is the why, because I answered the question of my why. So my why has become a reality now. I can actually
Sure.
sit at home now with the kids. I can actually spend some quality time with them.
Yeah,
I can actually give them the doctrine, the education that I was
of
brought up with.
course.
the kind of life I want them to live when they are outside the house, the kind of respect I want them to portray once they meet
Of
people
course.
outside, how they have to comport themselves in the
Yes.
community, in school,
Yeah,
in wherever they are. I give them that knowledge myself in the house instead of we are in a different country, and it's a country
of
that is
course.
full with
Tradition.
immigrants from different people and from different parts of the world, and with the culture that is here. So it might be a little bit different and a little bit difficult for us to adapt with the culture here. I
Yeah,
am
that's
coming
true.
from where our roots are so important, where we come from. Our culture is so important where we come from. So I can actually speak to them in a language that they can understand. So tomorrow, if we're going back to Cameroon, they can easily blend their friends with their brothers and sisters that are back there. That is a
That's
bit
true.
why that I am realizing. It's not yet 100%, but it's really working now. And I think I'm thanking God for that. Secondly, what has changed is the financial aspect. I won't skip the part that this is a business. And once you get into
Yep.
a business, the end result of a business is profit. It is profit.
Yep.
You
That's true.
invest in order to get profit. So, what has changed is the financial aspect of my life. Definitely, I can sit and instead of going to my mailbox to see some bills coming from internet bill, from my
Check.
social insurance bill, for this bill and that bill, you can name all those bills. You know them more than I do. I can also pick up an envelope from my mailbox that says, "Hey, your online business has paid you this amount of money. Look at that check. It is an income that comes into the family, and it's
That's
yours."
true.
You don't only. Sometimes I used to be scared to go check my mailbox because I know there's going to be a bill there. My telephone bill, maybe the mortgage, or maybe I don't know what of those bills will be lying in there and waiting for you to pick, and they'll start asking you to pay. But now I can confidently go to the mailbox and know if it's a bill, then I can might also find a check that will help cover those bills. It is just a
True.
50-50, it's just all balance. So those achievements are second to it is so much the community that we are in right now. I'm speaking with you and you're in Australia. We didn't
Yep.
know ourselves before. How do we get
No,
together? Because we belong to a community of over 100,000 digital business owners that link together,
exactly.
that work together to see each other grow, that help each other to succeed. We are doing the same business, but we are not in
Connection.
competition. We are not in competition. You
No,
don't,
we are like family.
and we are all family. It's just like a family business. Everybody in the
True.
family, the kid, just like the grandparents, wants that business to grow. So
Yep.
that is one thing that I've learned in the community, how to help each other grow. That link, that binding. You've tested other businesses before, so you can
I
be
know.
someone that can really explain the difference between working as a community in this business and in
Yep.
other businesses. This one is just second to none. There is no competition amongst over
Not
what
at
it,
all.
right now the exact figures. I think it's 108,000 digital business owners in that community. Can you imagine? And we
Yep.
are all helping each other to grow. It is just awesome. And the training, you can see that training, it doesn't only teach you how to be a business owner, but it teaches you
Yep.
how to live life. It transforms your mindset. It
Yep.
impacts into you how to have that positive mindset, how to look at life on the positive side instead of complaining. But you need to know that what just happened that you have to be complaining has a positive aspect of it, that if you exploit, you will gain something more than the negative ones that you're doing. It is just so awesome, so much that we cannot keep continuing enumerating here. It is wonderful.
That's awesome. That was good to answer that question. And seriously, people are skeptical, which is normal. But when you just come to this business, everything is changing straight away. Myself, as I said, I was skeptical when I started, but after I joined, my mindset changed straight away. I become totally different. The way I was thinking before is not the way I'm thinking right now, because I don't have to think about all those negativity. You have to read the books. There is books there. If you are religious, there is people in religious stuff. So they're everywhere, and there is a lot of things which we are benefit for from this business. It's not just because of money, but that connection, cultures and mental, they are very supportive. People in the community are friendly. You can, as he mentioned, now we are together. I didn't know him, but because of the business, I can be anywhere. I can be all around. I can go everywhere, and then I'll meet someone who are doing this business, and
Exactly.
we'll be like a family. And this is the good thing, because that connection make us to be together anytime, any minute. You don't have to be yourself. If you just want to join this business, don't expect to say, oh, I'll be alone, I don't know where to start. No, you'll be getting people straight away. You reach to anyone, you get support, you get answer at the same time you want. And that's how I can advise for anyone who want to join this business. You don't have to worry. Your future is in your hand. You try to start building it. If you don't try today, tomorrow never ended. That's what I can say. So let's go to the other question.
Yeah.
Thank you. As a mentor, what is the importance of being positive? Because we are mentor, we have to teach others. As they ask me, what are you doing? I do say, yes, I know I'm helping other people to start their own online business by starting from the scratch.
Yeah.
So, and you have more than 3, 4, 5 mentees. They're coming. Some will be like seeing the training and they can feel like, oh, I'm overwhelming, it's too much. But they have to take it easy, because we start from there. So how could you explain to people? And some will be like coming with their negativity and think about, probably I won't do this, I can just remain in one thing and stop. But how could you explain them? As a mentor, you are a leader in your group.
Yeah. The mind is a machine. I will call it a
Yes.
machine. What you
So
think, what you think when you get up in the morning, the first thing that you think, there is a high possibility, there's a high probability that during the course of your day, it is going to
yeah,
happen. If you get up in the morning and say, "Oh my goodness, I just don't want to get out of this bed. It's going to be a bad day for me today," you're getting up on the negative side. And trust me, you're having a 90% chances that that day is going to be a negative one. That day is the day that you get out there and just start making mistakes in everything you're doing. And you get
true.
out there and just start finding fault in everything that is not faulty because you
Yep.
got out of bed on the negative directions, you know. But once you build that positive mindset, once you think positive, once you look at your glass as half filled instead of half empty, then everything that day becomes full. You get
Of
up with that
course.
enthusiasm, with that positive energy to challenge
Yeah.
the day. Your system is being programmed. Your
Yep.
brain is being programmed to see everything as something that it can challenge, to see everything as something that it can overcome.
Yep.
The law of attraction says when you think positive, you
It will
act
come.
positive, and it will
Attract it.
become positive. It will attract the positivity. So, always seeing a positive thing in, even if it is as negative as death,
Yep.
find something positive in it and clinch and hold strong. You will find out that you will overcome that situation, and that positive part that you clinched is going to grow and boost
A
you up,
big.
and you will
True.
overcome obstacles more than what you thought. So,
Yep.
as a mentor, I always tell people, fear, being skeptical, it's okay.
Yep.
It is okay to be skeptical. It is okay to be afraid at certain point. It is okay to
Yep.
have a healthy dose of skepticism. But at one point, if you pull your skepticism to a very long period, if you
It's not.
pull that time that you're being skeptical for a very long 6 months, 1 year, then it becomes a hindrance to success. It becomes
Yep.
a blockage to your
The
achievement.
blockage.
It becomes a
Exactly.
breaker and a killer of dreams. Being
Of
skeptical
course.
at that point becomes a negative impact, has a negative impact on your life and your social being, on your well-being. Being skeptical to me is that point that you have to use in order to see this video and say, what are these people talking about? Okay, they are talking about an online business. I don't think it's okay. I will find out more. So you
Yep.
finding out more is that point that you're being skeptical to get the right information, to go to
Of
their inbox
course.
and ask your questions, to be sure about what you're doing. And once you get that correct, that good information in the time frame that you have, then you have to take action. That is the period of being skeptical. When you are looking for the right information about what we're talking about, when you are looking to get more of what we are talking about, because you cannot just see it right now and say, okay, it is true, it is wrong. You have the right to say, I'm a little bit scared, I'm a little bit
Yep.
skeptical. Then, but you see the positive part of what we're saying, and then you go in there to ask more questions. You go in there to
Of
find out.
course.
You do your own personal research to see if
Research.
it's
Yep.
true. That is the period of being skeptical. But if you keep that period forever, then it stops you from achieving the goals that we are crushing right now. It stops you from joining a community that is crushing goals on daily basis. People making 5 and 6 figure incomes on weekly and monthly basis. It is a
And you
reality.
will find
It
it.
is
Yes.
something that once when I joined, it took me a while to
To understand.
see that it's not, I am not dreaming. It is reality. People are
Yeah.
living, we are feeling it. So if you want to look at it on the positive side, then good for you. Go in, be skeptical while checking and having correct and more information. If you want to look at it as others are looking at it like negative, like scam or whatever, you still have the right to check. But if you
Of
decide
course.
not to go into it, then it's all your choice. But have a positive mindset, not only in
It's very
business, in
important.
every aspect.
In everything. Yeah. Thank you so much for that answer. So I think those are watching us, they can just hear everything.
Yeah.
And as we said, positive mindset it's very important to anyone. Myself, I was think that negativity. When I just jumped to one platform to other one, I was like, probably this one is not working. And I kept thinking about that, and it comes on my mind. So since when I joined this, and I say, all people in there, they just they have that mindset and they're thinking positive. So, and I was like, this is the way I have to be because
Yes.
we all deserve a better life.
Exactly.
We all we deserve it, and we want to work on it so we can just see that result. And it's not gonna come just overnight or just straight away because you join the business and then you become a rich. No, that will be scammer. So work on your dream and then it will come true as the God says. He will bless the work of your hands. So why not
Exactly.
try?
Yeah.
Why not try? Everything is with you. You have to try it and see what is the result. The failure can't stop you to go further. Never give up in your dream or in your life because we try everything so that we can see the results. And as we said, this business, it's like a family. Everyone, our goal is just one. Our goal is to reach on top. If
Rachel.
you believe in yourself, I think you can do this business. So
Praise.
let's go to the other question. The last, before last one, Mama Mia. I'm sorry. I think you already mentioned some of the answer about this question. What your affirmation do you have when you were first wake up every day? So some people don't understand about affirmation and they don't understand being positive. It's really good in their life because when we're everything around us energy and they don't understand that negative energy will impact your life, even your future. And positive energy will attract good things, as the law of attraction says, as you mentioned here. And so, how could you explain us? What do you do? What do you do like early morning when you wake up? What is your affirmation? Especially when you just want to go to your business, what do you think?
I'm just smiling because my affirmations, it lives with
Positive.
me. It lives with me every
Of
time.
course, of
When I'm on
course.
my business, when I'm doing my regular job, when
Job.
I'm going to
Yep.
bed, every time there is that thought in my mind
Yep.
that the goals I have set for this month, for
It
the next
will
six
be.
months, for the
Of
next
course.
for this year, I am going to crush them and set more.
Amen. In Jesus'
I'm going to
name.
crush them, set more. Um, Milestone to milestone to milestone. You know,
Yep.
when I get out of my bed, I look at my my board. I set some goals on my board.
Yep.
And then when I say my meditation, I meditate to myself.
Yep.
Those goals that I set on my board
They
become
need to work.
like
True.
I see myself surfing through.
In it.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing. That's the good thing.
Yes. When you start your day on that foot, then even out of the business or any other thing you meet, you just look at it
Just,
as something that wants to hold you from reaching those goals.
yep.
And for nothing,
And so,
for nothing,
yes.
I will not want anything to slow my progress to
No.
crush those goals that I took my hand and wrote it down. You know,
Yep.
when you think something, you keep it in your mind. When you think
Yep.
it and you write it down,
It
it
will work.
sticks almost forever.
Yep. That's
And when
true.
you write it down and you see it every day, there is that more possibility that you are going to crush it. If you just think it,
True.
okay, in the next 6 months I need a new car, it is in your mind, and then that's all. You know,
You don't write it.
you might as you might not, because you might have other things that will come in, and then you might even
Yeah.
forget that you said to yourself that you want a new car in the next 6 months. But if you think about it and then you write it down and then you look at it every day, it's something it's magical.
It's
It's,
magic.
it's
That's true.
magical. So if anybody is watching us right now, it might not be this business, it might be anything in life.
Something else. Yes.
Mettez
As you
vos rêves
mentioned.
en réalité. Mettez
Yep.
vos rêves en réalité. Tout ce que vous imaginez,
C'est
imaginez
vrai.
ça,
You cause
écrivez
it to
ça
work.
quelque part et lire et regarder ça chaque jour. Surtout le
Chaque
matin.
jour.
Surtout le matin quand vous vous levez du lit. Avant de descendre du lit, peut-être vous allez faire votre petite prière au lit avant de descendre.
Yeah.
Et
Prayer
quelque
is
part, quand vous descendez du lit, avant de vous embarquer la journée, de prendre
imaginez-vous.
la journée, regardez ce que vous avez écrit, ce que vous voulez faire demain ou dans un mois ou
Practice.
dans 6 mois. Regardez ça, lisez ça. Je veux une maison ou bien je vais compléter mon mortgage en 6 mois. Lire ça et
True.
sortez vous battre pour ça. Les résultats sont éminents, sont presque évidents si vous mettez ça en pratique. C'est une
Toutes
loi
choses est
qui marche.
possible.
C'est une loi qui marche. C'est la nature. Dieu a mis ça et nous devons seulement exploiter. Ne me confondez pas pour une motivational speaker.
No, no, you are right. Toutes choses est possible.
Oui, je suis seulement membre d'une communauté qui réfléchit positivement. Tout ce que nous faisons, tout ce que nous réfléchissons, tout ce que nous parlons, tout ce que nous disons dans notre communauté de digital business owners, c'est positif. Encourager les uns des autres pour réussir. Pousser les
Pour
uns et
gagner
les
de
autres
l'argent.
pour arriver au sommet. Si dans notre communauté de plus de 108 000 personnes, tout le monde est au sommet, c'est notre rêve. C'est pour ça qu'il y a les coachs, il y a les mentors qui sont là. Quand tu es en haut et tu es un coach, tu as une responsabilité de prendre les gens qu'on a donnés pour toi de coacher. Ta première responsabilité, c'est de les voir réussir, arriver au plus haut sommet. Si tu es un coach et les gens qu'on t'a attribués pour coacher ne réussissent pas, regarde-toi encore, pense encore tes stratégies parce que quelque chose quelque part ne marche pas.
Il y a
Soit ta
des
parole, soit tes actions, soit quelque chose quelque part. Ça peut arriver que quelqu'un parmi les 10 ou 15 ou 20 ou 60 personnes que tu coaches n'arrive pas à rattraper et derrière, ça peut arriver. Mais si ça arrive que 20, 30, 50% des gens que tu es en train de coacher n'arrivent pas à atteindre le sommet, ne réalisent pas les rêves, quelque chose ne marche pas. Change de stratégie, change les motivations, fais quelque chose d'autre. C'est ça notre communauté. C'est ce que nous faisons, c'est ce que nous prenons. Donc, le matin, quand tu te lèves du lit, même si tu as fait un cauchemar, même si à la nuit, on t'a appelé qu'au pays, il y a eu telle situation, parce que nous recevons les appels chaque jour qu'au pays, il y a eu tel problème, il y a eu la grand-mère qui est malade, il y a eu le grand-père qui a eu tel problème, les enfants de la voiture et tout ça. Ça devient tous ton problème, tout ça devient ton problème. Tu vois,
Mais
et
nous en
non
fait pas.
seulement toi, tu n'as pas de charges ici, et tes problèmes que tu dois régler toi-même, toi et ta famille, mais tu règles le problème de toute une communauté que
Il
tu
y
as
a
laissé.
beaucoup,
Et parfois, les
beaucoup
appels
de
là
choses.
viennent, ça peut te gâter la journée, ça peut te gâter le sommeil et tu ne dors pas bien. Même si les gens d'appel là viennent la nuit, qui ont traumatisé ton sommeil, parce que ça
Ne vous
m'arrive
embête
souvent,
pas.
lève-toi toujours et lis ce que tu
On
avais
livre.
dit que tu vas atteindre et ça va
Exactement.
transformer tout ce qui est arrivé
Tout
la
ce
nuit
qui
en positif et tu vas voir le bon côté de la vie. Et
est
la
les
réussite
réseaux.
is not long from there. You are just
Elle-
going on the right path.
That's good. And we will see the results. So let's go. Here's the last two question.
Oh yeah.
What is the what is the benefit of this business? Do you see as health work? So
Actually,
there are a lot of benefits in
benefit,
this
yeah.
business.
There are
We
lots.
can't even
You
finish it.
can never.
So
You
the
can never.
Lord, just let's say some so people are watching us, they can just say and say, we are not just talking like this because we want to talk. We are here because we know what is near and we
Yes.
believe we are working on it and we are in and it's amazing community and it's amazing. This business is amazing. It's life changing. It's changing people around the world. If you are watching me out there and you are thinking like, oh, they just want to talk, try to attract us, it's not that way. We live the life we want because we deserve it.
Yes.
So how could you explain some of the benefit of this business you
Um,
see as a full-time?
the commissions of this business are just second to none. I always talk about it
Wow.
as a business. And when you go into a business, the end part of business is profit, right? If you go into a business and
Of course.
you don't make the profits, then you're failing. Yeah, you're
Of course,
failing.
that's true.
Yeah. So because we call it a business, that means we're making profit. And if you're not making the
Exactly.
profit that what you expected, then you're not doing business. If you put in
Exactly.
$10 and at the end of the day your $10 goes down to $8 to $4 to $5, then you're losing money instead of making money in a business. So
Trading.
yeah, so in here,
Trading.
if you put in the effort that you are required to
You
do,
will do it.
then you definitely get the result. It's obvious. And the
Yep.
commissions, the results are just second to none. I mentioned somewhere that people are putting up 5 and 6 figure uh, incomes on
Income a
monthly
week,
basis,
a day, a
weekly,
month,
weekly,
and
monthly
you'll be
basis.
surprised.
It is
And
not
you
it's
so
not a
true.
reality show. It is life.
It's
It's people are
really
living dreams inside you. People are living their dreams. So if people are doing that, living their dreams, making that kind of income, then they all started like myself. I just needed a few more dollars to add to the family
after
income
that.
and then have
Yep.
some time with the kids. And if it's giving me that kind of income, that on
Why
my
not?
full-time job, I probably might not have that in 1 year. Then
Of
it
course,
becomes
2 years.
then it becomes a main job. It becomes my
I
main
know.
source of income. We have about 100,000 digital business owners in our community, and
Yep.
about 30,000 or even more, I don't know the exact figure, have actually quit
It's
the 9 to
growing
5
fast.
and they're
Yep.
using the business, they're taking the business right now as their main source of income. We all went in there just because we needed a little bit more. Then it
Yep.
transformed to something bigger than what you had before. And then it becomes the main source. And now you start living the life you always wanted. Why? Because you took action at the right time and then you just followed what they were telling you, just being coachable, asking you to do
Yep.
this and you do it at the right time.
Because
So, and you probably do not have to have any work schedule. You work on your own time. If today you have just 1 hour to put in it, you put it 1 hour and that's all. If tomorrow you have 5 hours, good for you. You put in 5 hours. If you have just 30 minutes, if there's the day that you're too tired and you don't just want to do it, that's fine.
you don't
It's,
touch
it's,
it.
it, is,
Yep.
it is your business. It is your business. And you roll it. You control it the way you want it. And another thing, another benefit of this business is that it's a legacy that we are building. It's an empire that
I
we are building.
know.
Yeah. If your name is not written on the ownership document of any company you're working in, of any healthcare or whatever thing you're working in right now,
Yeah,
then
waiting
you
for
do not own it. You don't own anything there. The day you're going to walk out of that work or the job or the company or wherever you're doing, the day you're going to step out like you're not working there, you lose all the benefits. You lose all the advantages you
everything,
had.
and
You
they
don't go out
forgot
and
about
you lose it. Your kids do not have any other thing. But if you have a business or something that you can call your own, your name is written on the ownership documents of that business, then it is your own. The day me, myself, I decided, okay, I'm tired, I'm going back to Cameroon. I just want to spend a year or two in there, and I just don't want to do this business for that time. I pass it over to my son. My son keeps doing it, and my son keeps getting the benefits of the business. It
it. Of
flows from
course.
one person to another. It is mine. I can hand it over to whoever I want, and that person continues enjoying the benefits, the commissions that I had. So it's a legacy that we're building here. It's an empire that we're building here. So it's not like
Exactly.
something you have it and tomorrow it's not there and
And it's gone. Yeah,
it's gone. It's not gone. It stays for now to whenever, I don't know. So the benefits, as you said, are too much. I will not spend much time explaining. I
I
will
know.
just say, if you need to know more about this, go to Chika's website, go to my website, go to our Facebook page. She has a YouTube, LinkedIn, all the social media
Yes.
handles. She's found everywhere there. Search her there, send her an inbox message, and she will be happy to give you all other information that you need to know, the advantages, the opportunities, the happiness, the community that we're talking about, and you'll find more for yourself.
Thank you so much for that answer. So I think people are watching us. They can just hear everything because
Yeah.
we are live here. And there are a lot of benefits in this business, as he mentioned, and he said a lot. I don't have to add more. I can just say the business, as we said, the system is working 24/7, and it's an amazing system which anyone can just join the business and do it. And training is just simple and friendly. It's based just on video. No, anyone can do it. If you watch the video on Netflix or Google or YouTube, you can still watch that video and it will change your life
Yes.
as you watch the normal video or movie. So everything is just simple. Let me interrupt with this. Oh my gosh. I don't know if their name. Who's this? Online strips without closing. This is another one. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure.
I don't know what it's about. I don't know.
Yes, they just. So that's the name, but he just loved it. He didn't even say anything. So he's a friend on Facebook. He sells clothes, but he's loving this business.
Okay.
I'm just saying the comment. Something else so funny. So, oh my gosh. Let me go to the last question, lucky last. What is your advice to the viewers and to those who are interested to join this business? Because some are just skeptical, as we said at the first time. They have that willing, have that willing to learn new things, but they don't want to take action because they're skeptical. And some they can just have the dream, but they don't know where to start it. So, how could you just explain to these people and advise them so their dream can just die on paper instead of working on it? How could you explain to these people
Very
that
interesting question.
advice?
Very, very in question. You said you saved the best question for the last. Thank you for that. So
Yeah.
I will I will just tell anyone watching us live right now, or anyone who is going to watch the replay of this video,
Yep.
that you are on the right platform. You did not watch this live video for nothing. It's not by chance. There is a
No.
message that you were looking for, and you found that message here. Start right now.
No.
Tomorrow might be too late. I had my own regrets, and one of my regrets is that the day I found this business, it took me some
That's
time to. I wasted some time before actually becoming a full time member. I wasted some. I sat on the fence for a while. I extended my skeptical period, and I'm regretting that time right now because I should
yep.
have been on the next milestone instead of this milestone I am on now. So I would not really want somebody tomorrow
That's
to come and give this same I don't know, say the same thing tomorrow because you wasted time. You saw a video that Chica and James were going on live, and you thought, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, and then it becomes 1 month, and then it becomes 3 and 5 months.
I
No,
know.
do not waste that time, and then you regret tomorrow. The right time is now. If you are of age that you can own a business, if you're of age, legal age to own a business, then this business is for you. If you don't even think that you are too old or too young, because in our community we have as young as I think 18 years, and we have as old as 64 years old people running this business and getting benefits from it. So you're not too young, neither are you too old. You are just at the right place, and you're just the right time for you to start. Do not be skeptical for long. Hit us on either of our Facebook pages, or the website you see in there.
Yep.
You're going to have a free 90 minutes information session that we all started from. That is going to give you the foundation of the business,
The
the basis
business.
of the business. That information is free of charge. And once you go through the basis of the business, then it builds you up to ask you the question if you want to continue or not. And if you
Yep.
would decide to continue with that business, then you will have to pay a fee of $149. Once you pay in that fee of 149 US dollars, then you'll be sent a second package of information that you will watch and get everything we do, the commissions, the tools, system, the marketing, everything we do. And from there, you have 30 days to digest that information. 30 days to digest
Yes.
it. And if during that period, after watching everything we do, you get the information, the knowledge, the system,
Yep.
the community, everything, you still decide that this is not made for me, then all you need to do is send a
Refund.
text message or send a mail, communicate with Chica, you communicate with me and say, oh, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. And your 149 is being reimbursed
Refund.
without any questions. How easy is that? You hardly see commissions, hardly see business out there that has that money back guarantee. After they have given you everything you need to know, then you still have the money back guarantee. No, it really doesn't exist out there. It's really rare. So pick up the courage, go, 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 and start right now. Si vous êtes assis là-bas et vous nous regardez, le meilleur moment, c'est maintenant, c'est pas demain. Contactez Chica ou moi, comme vous voulez. Regardez nos pages Facebook, regardez nos pages des différents réseaux sociaux. Vous allez nous trouver un peu partout parce que nous sommes actifs 24 sur 24 sur les réseaux sociaux. On va vous donner plus d'informations sur tout ce que vous savez. C'est une vidéo qui prend entre 30 minutes et 1 heure qu'on fait en live. On ne peut pas tout vous dire ici. C'est presque impossible de vous dire. C'est pour ça que nous avons un package que nous vous envoyons quand vous voulez savoir plus sur ce que nous faisons, pour que vous puissiez regarder vous-même et prendre une décision sans contrainte, sans que quelqu'un te mette la pression, sans pression. Vous regardez vous-même au confort de votre maison, vous prenez une décision et nous serons là pour vous tenir la main, pour vous traverser toutes les étapes d'apprentissage jusqu'au niveau là où vous pouvez exploiter le système et commencer à avoir les bénéfices de tout ce que nous avons. Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Thank you so much, people are watching us. I know this is the end, as you heard from Brother Jen. So we are finished and ending our. Another one is Natalie. Oh my goodness me. This is Natalie watching from Canada, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, she said, ah, c'est le fun de voir quelqu'un qui parle bien le français dans cette
Let's,
pièce. Oh,
oh,
merci beaucoup,
I
Nathalie. Merci
Merci
beaucoup.
beaucoup,
Je me
Nathalie.
débrouille.
Merci
Je ne
beaucoup.
parle pas bien. Je me débrouille. Mais je sais que je peux m'en sortir avec quand même.
Vous
Je peux quand même m'en
parlez
sortir.
bien. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being there.
So yes, yeah, I did go like with her. You said thank you so much for all those that are watching us, and those are they are no you are not writing where you are watching from, so it's really fine. It's you can still comment on replay video. It's fine anyway, but this is your future. We are just talking. It's like educating others out there who just don't understand and don't plan for their future, or plan B, let's say. Any profession can be in this business. It's just you to take action and just register on our website. It's just free. Watch the webinar and see if this is yours, go with it. If it's not yours, then you can stop right there. But
Exactly.
the chance and everything is in you, and everything starts with you. Thank you so much for watching. We will be live again, and God bless you. This is our end.